Hello, how are you? Come on in the room. Hello to all of my Facebook saints, my YouTube saints, and my Sunday school dropouts. I am so glad to be here with you, even if it's just for a few minutes, so we can laugh and have a good time. As you can see, Christmas is beginning to blow up around here. So I figured since we're working on the tree, it is a work in progress. Right now, it's not quite Charlie Brown, but it needs a little bit more love. I figured I would put on something festive for the event because all this month we're going to have fun. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We love having new people. Make sure to tell us that you're new and where you're from so that we can show you some love. But you guys know the drill. As you come in the room, you got to tell me that you're here because this computer will just take forever. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the comments. Say hello, somebody, so that I know it's working here. Let's see. How's everybody doing this evening? Okay, let's see. I see you now. They're coming in. They're coming in. Hello, Miss Cole. How are you? Hello, Sister Harris. Listen to me acting like I'm in church. Hello. Miss O'Connor from Kalamazoo, Michigan. How is everything? How is everything? Okay. It's coming in now. I can see the comments now. So how's everybody doing? Have you gotten into the Christmas spirit? We're trying. It's a struggle. Let's see here. The audio is cracking. Okay, let's see if we can't fix that. Just a moment. You guys have to tell me if you're struggling to hear me. Hold on. Just a minute. Let's see if we can't fix the audio. Just a moment. Tell me if that's any better. Can you hear me now? Is the audio still bad? Somebody tell me. Hey, Q, is the audio still bad? Let's do this. If you can't hear me, give me some hearts. If you can hear me, let me say that. If it's good now, everything's good. Okay, Barbara. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. I want to make sure you can hear me much better. Good. Okay. Well, like I was saying, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. We love having new people. Make sure to tell us that you're new and where you're calling from, where you're tuning in from, so that we can show you some love. Okay. All right. Y'all know it's a work in progress. One day I'm going to have my own studio. I'm going to be like Kelly and have my own show. How about that? So this won't be an issue. One day I'm going to have a sound person and a lighting person and a set person, and it's not going to be me. So we can get some of this fixed. Hello from Winchester, Tennessee. I was just in Winchester not too long ago at your Walmart, at the Good Wally World in Winchester. Don't ask. Well, listen, guys, I am in the Christmas spirit. And like I said, I told y'all we're working on it. We're going to get there. But just bear with us, okay? I got a couple of things. Yes, Twyla, I'm claiming it. I sure am. Twyla said, you better claim it. Let's see here. I'm working on a couple of things, trying to get them set for us to have a good time this Christmas. And so this is just step one. And we're going to have a lot of fun things that we're going to do, okay? But what we're going to do right now is just jump right on into the Bless Your Heart, which, guess what? I actually got a Christmas-themed Bless Your Heart for us today. For anyone who does not know, Bless Your Heart is a segment that we do that pretty much, it's a Southern term. And Bless Your Heart really does mean it's something that you say when you don't have anything nice to say, like about that woman who's trying to practice for the Christmas concert. Bless her heart. You hear the noises coming out of her mouth. And it's not of Lord. It's not a joyful noise. You know, the Bible says make a joyful noise. And there's nothing joyful about what? Bless your heart. Just, we just got through with Thanksgiving. And, you got that one person who tried to bring that casserole, and casserole making is not in their ministry just because it has sour cream or cream cheese doesn't make it right. Bless your heart. So our bless your heart tonight actually comes from LaGrangeville, New York. And I hope I pronounced that city correctly. But this bless your heart is about a family who actually broke their own record. Okay. They are in the Genesis book of records and they broke their current record. And what is their record? Glad you asked me. This year, they have up 687,000 lights. Yep, you heard me. 687,000 lights. Yes, Christmas lights. My house ain't even big enough for all them lights. Okay? So I don't know what in the Dollywood is going on here, but they are all about some Christmas lights. Mr. Tim Gay is carrying on the family tradition that his mother started. And so they had a record, a previous record, and they just broke it. And I had to write down the name of this. It is called the ERDAJT Holiday Lights Display. And those are the initials of his children, the ERDAJT Holiday Light Display. Okay, now before I say anything, I do want you all to know the good thing, there's always, I love it when there's a good thing with this. The good thing with this is a fundraiser. And so every year, the money that he raises by doing this, he gives to local charities. So that's a plus. Yes, Twyla. That's the correct number. Yes. It went away. Twyla's like, are you serious? Yes, that is the exact number of lights. Miss Judy says, I bet it's pretty. It better be 687,000 lights. What in the opera land is going on? But here's my question on who gets the Bless Your Heart Award, because we got a couple of contestants. So who wins with 687,000 lights? Do we give the neighbors the Bless Your Heart? Because they are having to endure all this traffic and probably a few power surges in the neighborhood. So do we give it to the neighbors? That's one. Two, do we give it to the breaker in his house that's probably just hanging by grace? Because if he plugs in one more bulb, whole house just gonna go zzz. So do we give it to the breaker in his home? Do we give it to Mr. Gay because somebody has to take those lights down after New Year's when this is over? Or do we give it to everyone else in the community who thought they could maybe purchase a Christmas light, but every time they go to the store to purchase some, they're gone because they're all hanging on Mr. Gay's house? Who do we give it to? You guys let me know. Oh, Miss Christine said, give it to the electric company. Oh, I'm sure they're working overtime. I'm sure. But I'm sure his wallet is working overtime for the electric company. Whoo. Yes. Okay, so let's see here. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. The people. Who says the people? Okay, Taja, the people. I hear you. Moses, your people. Your people. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Who's contacting me from prison? Let's see. Carol says, I love your smile and energy from Folsom, California. Oh my God. Yes, oh, the prison. Oh, I may have relatives there, so I have nothing negative to say other than I might need you to tell them hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, most people are saying the neighbors. Okay, that's fine. We can give it to the neighbors. Yeah, I that is a downside. The block, they can't get in and out of the driveway. I just wouldn't want to take all those lights down at all. That would be the struggle, is taking those lights down. Do you guys decorate the outside of your house? I haven't done that. I need to, but I've never decorated the outside of my house as a married woman. Now, my daddy, Mr. Christmas, we have lights everywhere, but not as a married woman. I think I might try to do that this year. Uh, let's see here. Okay, I guess the neighbors win, hands down. That's who we're giving this award to. So the Bless Your Heart Award for tonight goes to the neighbors. This month, we're going to do a lot of talking about Christmas, different aspects of Christmas, funny stuff about Christmas. We're just going to have a good time, okay? And we're going to kick that off tonight. The very first thing I want to do is for you guys to tell me, what is your favorite thing about Christmas, okay? Favorite thing. We're going to do this in two parts. So you tell me, what is your absolute favorite thing about Christmas? And you can be honest. If it's the gifts, that's fine. Whatever it is. Let's see here. Q says, I decorate my door and that is all. I understand. My tree is up. Does it have any ornaments on it yet? No. But we'll get to that this weekend. Let's see here. Taja says, sleeping in. Oh, can I get a pillow for Christmas? Absolutely. There's nothing like a good nap. Yes, I love a good nap. Okay. Let's see here. I like colored lights, but my daughter likes white lights. Boring. I understand. Somebody doesn't like that. Audrey says, I like family. You know what I love about being around the family now as an adult? I love for us to get together, and then I love for us to separate. Is that bad to say? Love to see you. Love to see you go. We have a time limit. But I'm big on family. Family is huge and very important to me. So I agree with you 100%. Let's see here. Music and decorations. Okay, Sarah, can you come help me? We're going to do a whole episode about some Christmas music. I'm trying to make sure that they won't take my episode down if I play music. But we are definitely going to talk about that. Oh, and Miss Brenda is here. She loves cookies. Well, guess what, Miss Brenda? I love Miss Brenda's Cocoa Bombs. I love those. So Miss Brenda loves cookies, but we love her bombs, her chocolate bombs. You just put them in warm milk and you have hot chocolate. Come on, Margaret Anne says, the Christmas lights and the magic birth of Jesus. I'm so glad that you brought that up because I have a question for you all. And this may kind of push us away just a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna bring it back together. I need to tell you about what happened to me the day that I attempted to go ice skating with my daughter. And I want you all to give me feedback on how you would have handled the situation, okay? We were standing in line, my daughter and I, and there was a group behind us. And then there was a young lady that walked past. Now we're standing in line for ice skating. The young lady walked up and said, is Santa Claus in there? She was trying to find Santa Claus for her small children. And I said, no, this is the line for ice skating. And she said, oh, okay. And someone said, well, I think Santa's in the hotel. So she walked away and went in the hotel, which was adjacent to the ice skating rink, to find Santa Claus. The gentleman behind me began to talk to his daughter. But have you ever been around someone who's talking to their daughter, or they're talking to someone, but their conversation is really meant for everyone else around them? You know, have you ever done that? That's so petty. When you instead of addressing the people around you, you talk to somebody else about the people that are around you like they can't hear you. It is useful. But in this particular case, he says to his young daughter, Santa is Satan, and people don't realize it. It's not a Christian thing to do. Santa is satanic, and people don't realize that when they go and they're around Santa Claus, they're being satanic. They're worshiping the devil, and we don't do that as Christians. How would you all have handled that situation? Because now I'm standing here with my daughter. And I'm like, huh? Is this where we're going? Really? Now, understand this as a Christian, okay? I believe, and I know a lot of you all do believe in the birth of Jesus, okay? And that is a time that we stop and celebrate the birth of Jesus. But is it possible, because I know a lot of people have gotten away from or do not want their children to believe in Santa Claus. No arguments there. I mean, if that's your choice, that's fine. But I guess I understand that Christmas is about Jesus Christ. Okay. But I distinctly remember growing up, and I'm just telling you my point of view, and then I'm gonna jump in these comments and see how you guys feel about it. I distinctly remember growing up, I had sense, or I could separate the two. Like, I realized that there was a Santa Claus, and then I realized that the birth of Jesus, like they were separate. I mean, but they both existed. They could both happen. Okay. But honestly, even if you think it's just about Jesus and you shouldn't talk about Santa, my bigger question is this. In those situations, is it our place? Is it anyone's place to out that experience for someone else's child? I'll leave it on you guys. I will leave it on you guys. Oh, you put up that. Now you are a good Christian. You got an outdoor nativity scene? Well, for where I live, all I'm missing is baby Jesus, because we got everything else around here. We don't necessarily have camels, but we got some goats. We could have them dress up like camels and things. I don't know about any frankincense and myrrh, but I do have some Lowry's and season all. Maybe we can tie that in somewhere. But you're my hero for having one outside. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm being bad. Okay. Edwin, Santa isn't talked about in my home. My kids is told the truth about where their gifts come from. Absolutely. And I'm not knocking that, because especially after a certain point, I distinctly remember my mama saying, look here, let me tell you something. Your daddy and me, we're working hard for those gifts. I'm not necessarily arguing that part of it. I'm asking, is it someone else's responsibility to out them? I really just didn't care for that guy's approach, I think, is my problem. Does that make sense? There is so much going on in our world, And if you just, can a child stay innocent for 5 minutes? Just 5, just 5. And it's odd to me how people latch on to Santa Claus. They latch on to no belief. Now, my mom and daddy bought the gifts, but they are anti-Santa, which is fine. But I need you to be anti-Tooth Fairy too, and Easter Bunny, all of it. Just make sure, just stay consistent. That's all. Okay, let me see here. I'm jumping in these comments because I want to know what you guys think. Christina says, my daughter went to a Christian school teacher, told class there is no Santa. I spoke to the teacher and told her it would be me to tell her. Yeah, I think I don't know. I just don't feel like it's anyone else's job to take that dream away from another child if they believe. Let's see here. Twyla, I'm not doing this. Twyla said, well, Santa's not coming to his town. I think we have 2 issues on the table. It's the whole discussion of who has the responsibility to tell your child. But more importantly, his approach just really rubbed me wrong. I wanted with everything in me to turn around and say, you know what? It's not about if I agree or disagree with you. Who want to be a Christian if you already sitting up here doing that? How is that helping anybody? How is that making me say, well, you know what? I want to go to your church. Who is this Jesus you speak of? I don't think oftentimes we know how judgmental we sound. Does that make sense? He was out of place, wrong as 2 left shoes. It was him, not what he was saying. It was him. Like, I felt like he was trying to let it be known how he felt to everyone else. Let's see here. My daddy gave it away to my sister by saying the cookies gave him into jail. Santa got irritable bowel syndrome now. Oh, gosh. But that was part of the magic. I know that somewhere back in the comments, and I missed it, somebody said that one thing that they loved was getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning with their children on Christmas Day. you don't necessarily have to believe in Santa, but everybody, y'all know we like to stay up and try to keep our eyes open because we were so excited to get up. Regardless if you believed in Santa or not, you knew you just wanted to get up early and get to that tree. That was you couldn't sleep just sitting in bed, you know? Uh, Let's see here. I'm trying to get in these comments really quick. Susan says, some things just need to be discussed at home. Yes. Yes. We live in a world that is so ugly and there's so much going on. If a child just wants to believe in something, let them. Angie says, as a person that works in an elementary school, God bless you, Angie. It makes me sad when kids mess it up for other kids. It is the parents' place to tell them when and where. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Miss, your daughter's still getting therapy. I understand. Oh, all these teachers, God bless y'all. I teach pre-K. Margot, on purpose? Oh, okay. Let them be little and enjoy the magic of the season. Yes. Edwin says it wasn't his place. I don't tell them about no Easter bunny and nothing else. Oh, no. No. And the minute that I got old enough, this is when I lost all hope on the tooth fairy, because we did do the tooth fairy growing up. But I distinctly remember my mom, I said, Mom, I lost a tooth. I'll put it on my pillow. And my mom said, the tooth fairy doesn't have any money. And I said, she can write a check. So here's the thing. If your child is old enough to understand different tenders, it's time to let the tooth fairy go. Okay? It's time to let the tooth fairy go. Oh, gosh. Cheryl Roro says he damped the whole Christmas mood for everyone around him. Oh, no, he didn't dampen mine. I got my behind out there on the ice. Now, that ice dampened my Christmas mood. But you can't, I say that all the time. You can't let other people's energy dictate yours or allow it to penetrate yours. It just was like, really, dude? Really, dude? I think what bothered me the most is you could tell he just really wanted to say that. And it was like he was trying to pick a fight with somebody else. And most people just rolled their eyes and were like, okay, then. So I don't know. Tasha, you teach children too? I didn't know. I have 18 pre-K students, but I have to modify slightly in the room since I have a student who doesn't celebrate holidays. So I keep stuff super generic. See, you have to, because you have people who don't celebrate at all. You also have people who don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. So you have to be kind of universal. And although I don't celebrate Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, I think it's important to understand them. It makes you appreciate what you do believe in. And also it's just good to know what other people do, So, okay, now here's the one thing I want to ask. And we're going to be honest, y'all. What's the one thing you really don't like about Christmas? The one thing that you just really are like, Lord, if I could just get through the year and get through Christmas, without this, I'd be good. Oh, the child is Muslim. See, you have to respect other people. I understand that. What's the one thing, and this is bad, but we're going to have our Grinch moment now because for the rest of the month, we're going to have a great time. So we're going to get this little Grinch out of our system. So what's the one thing you just despise about Christmas? Let's see here. Marianne says, Katie, cook me too. I'm 39. Oh, Katie Cook. Oh, wait a minute. I missed something. Who is Katie Cook? Okay. Katie Cook says, I still believe in Santa, and so does Margaret Anne. At 65, no one else can tell me different. Its essence, it's magical. Its essence is magical, and that's just fine. Let's see here. Andre says, cooking. Oh, yeah. We don't cook it. I eat. Now, I eat good, but I eat better than I cook, so I understand. Let's see here. Rude shoppers. See, that's why I don't go out on Black Friday. Let me tell you something. If you want your Christmas mood to just be yanked out of you, go to the store at Christmas time. I've never seen the most impatient, rude, and entitled people. They all just get together. It's like a convention of them at Christmas. You got to be prayed up and ready before you just haul off and go in there. Lisa says airline ticket prices. Oh, yeah, no, we're not flying. Not at Christmas. Praise God for Zoom. Won't he do it FaceTime? Yes, they do take advantage of us at Christmas and hike those prices way up. Let's see here. Buying presents. I know. I'm not a fan of buying presents. Isn't that awful? I like to see, it's just too much. I don't know what to buy you. I don't know which size you wear. It's just too many things to figure out. Okay. Traffic and crowds. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm so glad we're getting this out of our system now. Joy, why do we wrap gifts? Can somebody, there's a reason. I know there has to be a tradition. There has to be something on why we wrap gifts. I don't know what that is, but we do it. So somebody tell me. What is that? Mary says, my 7-year-old grandson told me last night that Santa wasn't real. I told him I just saw a movie that Santa is friends with the Tooth Fairy. He said he's fake too, Mimi. Oh, homeboy's done. That's fine. That's more money in your pocket, Miss Mary. More money in your pocket. Oh, the fruitcake is of the devil. The Lord is not pleased. I don't know who made that up. I don't know who said, we're just going to put all this together and voila, fruitcake is of the devil. Yeah, most people say a bad meal. Who is feeding you bad food at Christmas? It's Christmas. You're not supposed to eat bad. Okay, we got to get you into a new home, Philip. Philip, who at the church is offering up a soggy chicken and crunchy greens? Because we got to get that together. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Yes, most people say, okay, can I tell you all one thing I really don't like? Ooh, and I know this is going to upset somebody. A lot of the things that we do are commercial. Okay, they're to make money. They get commercialized. Just like pumpkin spice is the essence of Thanksgiving. I'm gonna say this. Somebody gonna be mad, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it. Everything don't have to have peppermint in it. Peppermint and chocolate, not supposed to meet under any circumstances. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm just saying. It's just not supposed to. Just okay. I know. I upset somebody with that one. I know. Linda, I agree with you. It is a lot of commercialism. And that is why I think we all just have to make sure that I almost kind of wish it wasn't about gifts and we didn't feel like we had to run out and buy presents or cook these big meals, that we could just get together and laugh and enjoy each other's company. Okay. And I promise you, this Christmas, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to laugh. We're going to have a good time. I just want to kind of set the mood tonight, set the tone, but get ready. I take my last exam on Tuesday. So get ready for the crazy to come through. We're going to have fun. And if any of you guys want to participate or want to tell me something that you want us to do as a family, let me know. Inbox me. Let me know. Also, while I have you here, I took a week off of the blog, but I'm going to send out mailers all month long to everyone that's on my mailing list. So if you are not on the mailing list, make sure you jump on that. There are two things that are there that are really, you can buy one of the candles, you can buy tea, but you can also book me. And you can join my mailing list. And I'm trying to pull it up and it's not letting me. But if you go to www. bshop.com. You can sign up for, y'all, it is not pulling up for me today. You can sign up for my mailing list there, and I will be sending Christmas love all month long. Let's see. Oh, finally. Whew. Takes a village, y'all. So we are definitely going to have fun. My prayer for you guys this week is that you can just get in the Christmas mood. Get festive, okay? I've said it, and I've said it since Thanksgiving. This is a very hard time of year for a lot of people, okay? And so every Sunday, I want you to be able to come here and just laugh and just breathe. Sometimes the topics will be silly, sometimes they'll be fun. If you've been with me long enough, sometimes we laugh and we cry. But this month, I just want it to be special. So get ready for that. And my prayer for you is that you can just open your heart to receive the love and to give love, because that is what this season is all about. It's all about the love and grace and mercy that the good Lord has given us. And if He can give me a chance, oh, honey, you are good to go. I promise you are good to go. So now you guys know exactly what I'm going to say. Let's see here. I am, Faith, I am still taking Ask Brandolins. You're more than welcome to send those to me as well. Yes, I'm definitely taking those. So I have something I want to show you. And you guys, you can let me know when the comments are over if you like this or not. But I want you to make sure to get your shine on this week. Get your shine on. Won't be long. All the pain will be gone. Laugh it up, cry it out. Just don't forget to get your shine on. Won't be long. All the pain will be gone. Laugh it up, cry it out. Just don't forget to get your shine on. You guys have a great night.